Okay, let's now test the edge of the map. Oh, okay, we found the edge of the map. Oh, I feel like I'm being corralled. Oh, there's a round border. It's, oh. I can't, okay. It's... Okay, so sort of a round map on, a round like border on the map. Pushing me towards these. How far can I go across the street? No. Huh. I really like that they've incorporated the elements of the cartoon into the maps. That's very nice. Alright, coffee. Oddly, we're going to a French place for brunch, even though it's July 1st and not July 14th. And I guess if I'd known, we would have gone to a Canadian place for brunch. I don't know if we have any strictly Canadian places in DC, aside from the embassy. We did have a poutinerie, briefly. But it was like a pop-up. Probably not. I don't actually know. No, you're not the only one. I prefer to do it this way. Hey, good morning, Puka. I prefer to do it this way, but I know other streamers do it different. They do the other unlock thing. I use controller, and this is I like it this way. I prefer the perspective. But I imagine that if you're really trying to rush through it, like zzz, like do the thingy. That's my interpretation of unlocking the camera. Is just this. Apparently, that's the symbol for it. Then I imagine it's faster, but I tend to look around more, so I like this way. Corners on your little TV here. Get your little antennas. There we go. Oh, I can't jump when I'm in here because I'm probably stuck on something. It is a little too... It's a little too fast for me when I unlock the camera. Like, that almost is too much for me. It's too whizzy. Because I tend to just kind of go in slow lines. It's a very cartoonish, Simpsons-esque, like, couch. But I understand, like, people who, you know, I appreciate the game has the option to kind of dial it into the motion that you like. There was a recent tweet about some game out now not allowing disabling motion blur. and how they should really consider letting every game do that. There we go. Couch is clean. Let's clean the lamp. This is appropriate bachelor pad music, though, for cleaning Patrick's house. How did all this sand get under the... Is it from the... Like, when you open the thing, does it whoosh in all the sand? I mean... I mean, we already asked, like, how did it get this dirty? And they had a story ready for how it got this dirty. That they had a party and didn't clean up afterwards. So, all right. Okay, the inside of Patrick's things are clean. Let's. But for me, the main reason is like, if it's just gonna come, like, if the sand is just gonna come back because it's all around you, why am I cleaning off sand? Like, the sand's just going to come back. You know? Getting off barnacles? Yeah, that's a good thing. Because, you know, it's like when you do a boat. You want to get the barnacles off. But sand? You know, insert Star Wars line here. Also, honestly, if you were living on a planet full of sand in the future, or far, far away with technology, why are you not just producing glass? Alright. And Wow, too soon. Okay, too soon. Alright, get the hinge. Okay, I think Patrick's... Oh, the bins out back. It's adorable. Okay, we're going to need a definitely different nozzle for that. Now, if I remember correctly, SpongeBob does work at a restaurant. So... Hey, Super Writer Andy, welcome on in. I prefer not to have those in here. Because everyone has different feelings about what happened, and I'd rather not get into a discussion of that here. Because I will drag out the guillotines. Okay. Okay, I think Patrick's house is done. Yep. Okay, time to get Squidward's house, which I understand Squidward's not the nicest person in the world. Or that friend that's not always easy to be friends with. But thank you for the resub. A little underwater disco. Oh my gosh, an underwater disco is probably like amazing. Like if you can get like the sun hitting the like hitting your reflective things. I was playing a game on a map that has like disco balls, and some of them just have reflections around them because they've used the utmost of the rendering. But the problem is they have no light source. Like there's no light like shining on them, so it's very weird. I'm like, where are the reflections coming from? What's going on there? Don't know. All right, a bicycle, which is perfectly suited for being in the sand. Oh my goodness, this bike is red? Oh, I love that we left the impression of the bike against the wall. Hold on. Eh? Filthy. I feel like the bicycle is going to be finicky, isn't it? I'm getting reminded of the Final Fantasy, the Midgar pack, when you were trying to... Oh, goodness, hold on. I should be using a different nozzle. Oh, okay. It's going to be a little more than that. Oh. I feel like Squidward's house, appropriately, is going to be a little bit difficult. Hey Megan, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, we'll try to be gentle. I like using the... It's all coming back to me now. We did clean up last night. It's all coming back to me now. Gary and I got our second wind and tackled the stubborn stains, and Patrick sleep cleaned the rest with the reef blower. Go team! All right, where's the door dirty? Over here? I think it's around the knob. Knob. Is the knob clean? I guess so. Make sure you have a clean knob. Okay, let's clean off the front. Clean off the front walk. Oh, I love that it's wood. That's nice. Yeah, it really does. Now, when I looked in Steam, this was it was $7. I think it was $7 for the DLC. So this, unlike other content expansions they've done, this one you'll need to pay for, and it was like $7 US or possibly $7.99 US. I cannot remember exactly. I love the color of Squidward's house, like that blue marbly. Oh, that's so good. But sometimes I tried the lower nozzles first because they'll put jokes in the dirt. So sometimes I want to see. I don't think there's any jokes in the dirt yet. Okay, so we'll go with a little bit of force. And I didn't really finish my thought earlier about, what is it called? Like the Ocean Gate thing, you know, like I'm not bringing it up in here, but also because streamers are live on the internet and what we say is being recorded, try, if they don't bring it up themselves, not to bring up weird controversial topics in chat, because a lot of people are only looking for the moment that we say something that sounds kind of out of pocket, grabbing that moment and running with it on the internet. But not that anybody was intending to, like, do that. Just saying. Oh, I really like this blue. Maybe Squidward will have an Airbnb. I mean, the Barbie Dream House is an Airbnb, which I imagine you can't get into, but still. Imagine if the Barbie Dream House was a regular house, and now that we're all talking about the Airbnb property collapse, somebody basically owned that and had to sell it, and there was just a bidding war over the Barbie Dream House. Let's get up in here. I am hoping that rent gets better. I'm hoping that property becomes more available to those who have the means and desire. I'm hoping a lot of things with people realizing that Airbnb was a really cute idea. The problem is when the cute idea tried to turn into an industry, and now, you know, you had people buying up properties that don't intend to live in them. You know, oh yeah, we're just going to rent this out at an exorbitant rate, or we're just going to make this a short-term stay. My apartment complex made sure to say, like, you are not allowed to do that here because, you know, we rent. But like they had condos saying, like, we don't want you doing short-term rentals here. And I don't know, it's just a weird thing. And if property wasn't such a hot topic, hot button topic is the word I was looking for. Here, you know, like if people had decent rents and availability and could work and also live, it'd be fine. But that's not where we are. Okay, what's still dirty on the bicycle? There we go. And I'll be honest, like, Airbnb is a cool idea, but I tend to far prefer a hotel. I do. You know, but I don't, like, you know, like, I don't have pets, so I don't necessarily need a hotel that's pet friendly or things like that. But yeah, it's just difficult. And I've definitely dealt with the, like the racist Airbnb owners before. It's not been fun. I've dealt with owners that don't say, like, you know, you're renting the bottom level of our house that we are also living in. So, like, you hear people moving around on other levels that wasn't mentioned in the listing, and it's like, well, what? So, yeah. Alright. that. Got a little nose runny there. Let's just take care of that. Got a little schmutz. Hey, Dance Lover, good time zone. Okay. The best way to tackle this, I suspect, is gonna be if we can get on the bike. Oh, can we get on the... Oh, come on. Let me on the... Oh, wait. No, alright. We may have to... we may have to get out the ladder for this one. But until we have to get out the ladder, we're doing okay. It's not as precise as up close, but that's okay. Leaving a little behind there. Not bad. I don't usually use the long range. I usually try and jump up on something and get close in, but this is working okay. I still can't get over our footprints. Whack, whack, whack. I'll be honest, sometimes I wish I had PowerWash for my ears, like a safe PowerWash for my ears. When my allergies go up or when there's a lot of particulate matter in the air, like right now when our air quality is shit, they overproduce wax and I have to give them hard flushings in the shower. And sometimes I wish I was just like, grrr, and then let it like, that would be so awesome. Okay, we'll get the top of the ear. We'll have to climb up there to get on top of things, but that's okay. We can do that later. Get your nosy. A very strong brow. Oh, got your whole nose. Got your nose. I've seen those, yeah, water picks for the ears in the store, and I may go those. I now, what I do is, like the little bulb you, oh, so if the dirt was dealt with, but our houses were all filthy again by the time we woke up, that can only mean one thing. We're off the hook. Really? Hey, Just Beast, welcome on in. I feel like I'm contouring the face right now. Like doing pretty good today. Currently in Bikini Bottom, washing Squidward's house. We may not get to much of the next level because these always take me time because I'm a slow power washer. Oh, I hope the homework awaiting you isn't too bad. But yeah, since I use in-ear headphones, I always have to be mindful of wax because it loves to build up. So I'm now a dedicated ear flusher because Q-tips don't use Q-tips. Like, I know it's satisfying and all, but they cause more problems than they're supposed to. Even Betty White had an ad for Q-tips, like, strongly implying they are not for your ears. Okay, let's get this. Speaking of ears... Can I just... Yes, I can jump to the brow. See, I'm not standing on anything, but I'm not worried about it. Get to the other ear. Can I get there from here? Huh. 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 Good morning, Jocelyn. We'll see what we can get from up here, but this is going to be, like, these are the angles that definitely give me grief in the game. Like, this is kind of hard to manage. And you get too close, and the washer doesn't like it anyway. So for those who do watch SpongeBob, what is the overarching? Is it just an entertaining show? Does it do lessons? Is it just meant to be like, you know, extended plots that are funny over time? You know, is there a main like, because it's not a children's cartoon exactly, or at least it doesn't feel like one. So it's okay. So it's just entertainment, and with developing, you know, character development and plot lines over time, in along with a bunch of jokes. Okay. Okay. Let's get this 5 head down a little cleaner. Okay. Ooh, can I... Ooh. Now we're really pushing the floating power washer to its limit. I'm walking on nothing. Whoa. All right. Because I also look forward to the Warhammer expansion, and I also look forward to people hanging out and asking them questions about Warhammer, which I suspect are going to go in a very different direction than the questions that I might have about SpongeBob. That's just a guess. Oh, we're so close to getting the brow clean. So yes, it has been announced that an upcoming content expansion, or possibly DLC, which is smart. It's probably a good way to go. They got us not hooked, but they got our whistle wetted with the free Midgar and free Tomb Raider. So now if all of their DLC are paid, that will be fine. But Warhammer is the next one, the next content expansion coming out for them. Not sure if they have a date on that or not yet. Alright, I think I'm going to have trouble getting in there. Oh, wait. I have other nozzles. Silly me. I have other nozzles. Got it. Okay, I think the windows are still gonna... Yeah, we still gotta get up there, which I'm not sure we can do easily. So that's okay. We'll come back for that another time. I'm hoping we don't have to get too many stragglers on the main head of the house. I also realize there's probably a top of the head that we haven't gotten to yet. But I do have I have a lot of little bits on the head. Okay, let's see. Can we get up in here with the eye and the porthole? Oh yeah, you just right there. Okay, and then ugh, okay, this is gonna be tough. Let me turn on auto wash. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, fine. We'll go get the scaffold. Oop. Boing. Yep. There's a little more left on the porthole, but it's on the it's from the other side. So no, okay, that didn't work. All right, fine. Oh shoot, I should have silly. I should have gone to see if I can get all the way up to the tippity top. Oh, there's a lounger up here. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's cool. You know, after seeing what they did with the Midgar models, I look forward to seeing like what intricate pieces they will use and how they'll put it together. I try not to watch too many of their YouTube streams because they can be really fun and interesting, but at the same time, like, they kind of reveal spoilers and whatnot. 1 second. Okay. But I'd love to know the process of like getting the assets and then mapping them out and then deciding like what kind of, like, how many layers of grime. Do they let a computer do it randomly? Do they pick it themselves? Because I know on Steven's stream on Wednesday, he was watching the large like ship, and I did watch them talk about making the ship on a YouTube stream, and they were like, we mostly just had to learn all the parts, all the names for the parts of ships. Like, that was the hardest part. Apparently, everything on a boat is called something, and they had to learn what it all was. Okay, that. Now the lounger. Oh, let's get the back of you. Ooh, can I get... Let me stand in no space again. Can probably do this with this one. No, not a Warhammer ship. In the standard career mode, there is an actual, like, kind of a tanker that you are cleaning. And I saw them talking about that one. Tanker, I guess? I'm not sure. Yeah, that ship. Okay. Alright. What's left on... We're at 99%, so it won't be too many things. It's just 3 things. Okay, the head is 98. The porthole frames, that's going to be the tough part. The rear... Okay, let's start with the head. and I'll form the head. Like, he said it every time as if they didn't know. But then there was the one time that Prince Allura was piloting, and she's like, and this time, I'll form the head. And it was like, oh, right, you go, girl. I like the idea of Voltron. I'm not very good at remembering everything about Voltron. Like, the concept of Voltron is cool. The pacing of Voltron and shows like it is silly. Like, they never really explain, like, why don't you just call Voltron first? You know, like, is it you're building up power, you're trying to wear them down, you've done all you can, you need a certain amount of fighting to get there? Just call Voltron, blazing sword it, and be done. Call it a day, my friends. Okay, so we're going to have to get, like, little bits of the house done. Ah, there's a big chunk of the house. Probably need a different nozzle for that. Yeah. I have not seen Nimona because I got the graphic novel and I want to read that first. But I do know that I've heard it's very, very good. And actually, I have no idea what name he's going by now. But they recently had a profile in, I want to say Wired or Time. I don't know. Anyway, but yes, I've heard excellent things, like really, really good things about Nimona, and I look forward to giving it a shot. Okay, we are gonna need. Okay, let's change you down to Stubby. We're still too close. Okay, where's the ladder? There we go. Okay, so. This is going to be the slightly painful part because you're now looking for spots of dirt on Big Blue Head. But yeah, I want to watch. I want to read the graphic novel first, and then. Nate, thank you. And yes, because I was like ND, and I knew what it was. I knew the name that they wrote that he wrote Nimona under, but I was like, I do not know what name he's going by now. Because yeah, I mainly just remember that he recently posted the picture of the shower with the hole to hold your buddy's hand in, and I snorted. All right, where? Mama Succubus, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, I'm gonna have to unhighlight the head because it's too much. We're so close, but all right, I don't know where you're dirty. Let's see if there's a way to. Okay, let's see if we can get the porthole frame. It's probably also in the same crevices that I'm having trouble getting to with everything else. that I'm having a problem with. Yeah, like that is not quite being reached by anything. Alright. Well, I got the head cleaned. Sometimes you need a good head cleaner. Don't tell Josh. Okay, we're going to move you over here. Boing. And we're going to move you here. Alright, where... Hold on. Where are you dirty? Ah, you're up there? Uh-oh. Okay. I regret everything. Let's pull you over here. Get you right in front of the house. Spin you around like a record, baby. Alright. Gotcha. Gotta get the brows shaped right, I guess. And we're done. Poof. They were a bit because you needed the scaffolding to get up into the inside, and then you did all the fronds, and they also had edges, but because the game has a bit of forgiving nature to it, if you get, if you get a good enough, then it does, but yeah, it was kind of a pain. All right, let's move you out of the way so I can see all the good work. And we'll open Patrick's house one more time. Nice. Okay. Oh, we kind of... Well, I'm not going to say anything, because you'll find out for yourself later on. Barnacles, be gone. You're angry little... Barnacles, be gone. Your angry little squirter is a wonder. Sandy's got to see this thing. She's going to love it. Uh-huh. Okay.